much indeed. Now, near the end. So finally, here we are after 16 and a bit years. This is the very last Westcountry Live.
Yep, we've brought you the news day in, day out, totalling more than 4,000 live shows.
So this evening, as a little tribute, here's an unashamedly nostalgic look back. Westcountry Television went on the air on the 1st of January 1993, and the man who had the job of uttering those first welcoming words was Peter Griffin.
And Westcountry welcomes you into the new year now with our film featuring
the switchover from TSW wasn't exactly as smooth as I was led to believe it was going to be, because the two obviously were non-synchronous. So at 12 o'clock when we had the bongs of Big Ben, it kind of went bong, and I thought, oh, that's great, I'm going to have to do my very first breakdown announcement, and I haven't even started on air yet.
The first Westcountry Live was broadcast on Monday the 4th of January. This building was buzzing with expectation, but not absolutely everything went exactly according to plan.
Good evening and welcome to Westcountry Live on Monday the 4th of January. I'm David Foster.
And I'm Katie Haswell.
With a combination of not very good technology, a not very good operator, and people, again, in the back room who weren't quite sure how all this was going to work, we were left with egg on my face. But, like I say, it was soon sorted out.
And tomorrow especially, it should feel in places.
It was an extraordinary experience. I mean, I was here before we went on air in 1993, and we were a team, a brand new team with brand new technology. And when we first went on air, it used to crash on a really regular basis. So we were always trying to catch up, trying to make things work. And it was just amazing.
Anyway, everyone, thanks. Oh, no. Not supposed to say that.
Time now for
I can remember we had a particularly difficult first week, and towards the end of that, I did a piece on sumo wrestling, a really incisive piece, I thought, but it involved me dressing up in a plastic suit, and I have to say that people still talk to me about that, but 16 years later.
After those early shaky days, the team found their feet to bring award-winning news coverage of some of the biggest stories in the UK.
It was just before lunchtime when the bomb went off at the Giraffe Cafe, shattering the normality of a Thursday afternoon in Exeter.
A week underground, an evening of negotiation, and the final female protester surfaced tonight. He stopped tunnelling only when he knew what had been going on above ground.
I believe by coming out, it was safer for all involved.
So began the event that sent images of Branscombe around the world. Scenes the village would rather forget.
That day when everybody was down there on the beach, there really was an atmosphere of everybody grab what you could, and it was a case of if you hadn't nailed it down, people would take it. So whenever we put our tripod on the ground, we put our microphone down on the ground, people would come and help themselves. And even when we're trying to do a live at night, people were picking up our lights and walking off with them.
1999, the year of the total solar eclipse in the West Country. It was probably the biggest outside broadcast we ever did, and we had it all set up. We'd spent, tens of thousands of pounds. We had cameras everywhere, and it was cloudy. But fortunately, our friends in the RAF, they had a Hercules in the sky, which got us the pictures.
West Country always has a news editor on call, day and night. And you get used to being woken up in the early hours with information about a breaking story. But the one that sticks in my mind was a night in August 1997, where I got a call in the early hours to tell me that Princess Diana had been killed in a car crash in Paris.
A memorable moment would probably be Foot and Mouth, all for the wrong reasons. The silence in spring, daffodils up, no sheep or lambs or cows mooing about.
And sometimes, no matter how much work you put into things, they just don't go to plan.
Ron Bendel at the Royal Cornwall Show, and it was the first F word out of West Country on air.
Started off. Let's do it again. the thing that stands out most is you, Gareth Allen, the producer, dropping a surfboard on my nose. Join me at the... Oh! Doesn't matter what else I've done. Fantastic, serious report. The surfboard on the hooter is what stays in there. It's called zorbing, apparently. And as I hurtled down this hill, I cracked my back, and the swearing that came out of it, well, I think Gordon Ramsay, I gave him a run for his money that day. Oh my God!
I did a piece about a guy who teaches sailing in the roughest weather, so we're out there bouncing up and down in a force 8. I thought I'd done a really good piece, and I came back and my Australian boss said to me, "All well and good, love, but where was the lippy?"
County shows were such fun to work on, and of course the weather always played its part. Every year I took a lovely frock along so that I could look summery and beautiful, and most years I wore a Westcountry anorak.
And of course, there was this moment.
Mike, I love you very much, and I'd like you to marry me, and I want to live with you and live with passion.
Over the years, hundreds of people have worked on the programme, forging lasting friendships.
I think it's been great fun. Everybody's made lots of personal friends. It's just been a really fun and decent place to work.
So, there you are. Goodbye Westcountry Live.
I just feel so sad. I'm so going to miss this place, but we've had a blast, haven't we?
This has been wonderful, yes. I think we're
wonderful
all feeling
time.
a little bit emotional.
We
aren't
are. So many wonderful people have worked on this programme to make it an absolutely fantastic, creative, innovative show. And you are wonderful, wonderful viewers who tune in. Thank you so much to
And
you.
the people the other side of the camera have been fantastic. And it has been like a family for, 11 years of my life? Same life of your life?
Yeah.
So, look after yourselves. More news in this slot, same time next week. But from all of us here in Plymouth, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.